Glad to have you with us from Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Iowa's offense will have the ball first. And here is the dangerous Talon Taylor. He is a talent, and they have big expectations that he can give a real spark to this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, in a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get...
It's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid... over as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Lets it fly. He's got it on the left. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Lets it fly deep downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell, he has confidence in his guy.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Purdue! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's loose down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And here's the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Boilermakers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. He'll try to get his senior season off on the right foot and become one of the top pass catchers in the land. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Let's talk for just a second about Purdue. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff for Jarrett. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what...
Makes the grab in their space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Boilermakers! took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll run the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys understanding. I'm going to spill that ball. Make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and pursuing to the football.
And they swarm him under. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
3rd down play from the gun. Using his feet to buy time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going over the top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Quarterback gets the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Here's a give to Gibson. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. to the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run from the school.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Safe completion on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The hand to the running back. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground with the counter. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked them last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a deep man. Got it down the field. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gibson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and pick. Yardage on the return. What a play there. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's shot. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Marshall. On a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. Got his man on the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. To the air on first down. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. They'll run the counter. Here's a little room there. Drills him with the stiff arm. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And the Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20, 10, all the way. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops from and get you the football game.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. Keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Could be an alley. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Finding an escape route. There he goes. They make the stop it. How about that spin move? Turn that into an 8-yard gain. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Snowed under by the defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to run for it. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Using his legs, it's Harris. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this 1st down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
And the Boilermakers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Here's the handoff. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They feed him again. Jukes his way for more. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Plows through the defense. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's shot. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. On target.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They're dealing with a second and long. To throw, it's Marshall. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Fights off a defender. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hands it off on the counter. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Gets it out quickly. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. First down here for the offense. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.